Probably from the time I was born until about a month ago. If you added up all the times that I've been flipped off, it would be less than the number of times I've been flipped off in Oregon.
In Oregon.
You're so cool.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. People are hooked already.
See.
People are hooked. Because they came to hear about, why are you trying to put my hand on your boob?
Nice.
This is a public video. This is a public video. We are virgins. We're here to give you some Oregon highlights.
Oregon highlights.
Da-da-da. Take it away, Oregon.
As we were driving through Oregon, we got a message from Carrie Ann
Miller.
Carrie Ann Miller.
What up, Carrie Ann?
She didn't know us other than just from our Instagram page. She reached out, and so I said, well, if we're, it looks like we're gonna be in the area, we'd love to meet up if you want. And she's like, yeah. So we had coffee and amazing homemade goodies from Heaven Sent. Is that what the name of it?
Yep.
Heaven-
S-C-E-N-T.
Yeah.
Play on words. They also gave us a goodie basket.
Such a sweet little goodie basket. Hey, oh, excuse me. They brought us they brought us the sweetest little gift basket.
Yes. Chock full of Oregon
specific
stuff. Hat, chocolate,
coffee
mug,
salmon, like all kinds of stuff.
Carrie Ann.
It was awesome.
Marin.
So sweet. And then
Wait, there's more.
we got a message from our Boondockers Welcome that was about 2 hours away from there.
Yep.
And we found out that they had an F1 tornado the night before, and they were still out of power. So he canceled our stay, and we didn't have a place to stay for the night. So
hey, Carrie
it
Ann.
was like 5:30, 6 p.m. when we said bye, and then I called her like 3 minutes later. I was like, hey, do you think you might have
Tell
a
us where you
spot
live.
for
We're gonna
us?
come. Kids ended up having a great time.
Yes.
They live on a farm, and they have
So
horses and chickens.
Kids got to go feed the horses carrots.
Good job. Do you want to do another one?
Oh, a very good idea.
Did he kiss your hand? And Carrie Ann loaded us up with a dozen eggs to take home too. So those were super yummy.
People are good.
Yeah.
Y'all, most people. That does remind me though, Oregon. Probably from the time I was born until about a month ago. If you added up all the times that I've been flipped off, it would be less than the number of times I've been flipped off in Oregon.
In Oregon. Yeah.
Here's the deal, Oregon. I don't know if it's a culture thing or if we just met all the wrong people or if Carrie Ann's the only nice person in Oregon.
Could be.
But we have a very big house that we're driving down the road with a Jeep behind it. So we're roughly probably 50 feet long.
At least.
So what happens when I get flipped off? And this is 10 times. 10 times at least.
That
And
might be.
It happened one time in Yellowstone, but then Washington one time and Oregon
A lot.
several times. That it just made me start questioning, do I know how to drive? Have I been doing it wrong for 17 years?
It reminded me of the Beverly Hillbillies. You didn't watch that growing up, but
No.
they moved, from the country to the big city, and they said that was called the California Heidi. It was just people in Oregon were just welcoming us, maybe.
And every time it happened, it hurt my feelings because I took it very personal. Like, those people don't know me, but I still want those people to
Love
like
you.
me.
Yes.
So, and then it just happened so much that when the car would pass, I was like, I know fingers are coming out of the window. And it happened
every time.
almost every time. We're a part of a couple like RV groups on Facebook, so I got on there. I was like, guys, am I doing something wrong, or is this like, what's the deal? And basically the consensus was, yeah, it's just a different culture out there. There is a law that says, it's in Oregon specifically, and it might be in a couple of places in Washington, says that if 5 cars are lined up behind you and you're holding up traffic, then you're supposed to pull off at the first safe place that you can.
Yeah.
Totally understand that. Most of the time when this happens, it's a 1-lane road, obviously, and it's a busy road. So the deal with this 50-foot long house that we're driving down the road, it's not easy to pull off. And if we do pull off, 10 cars pass. As soon as we pull back on that road, there's immediately at least 5 cars. So I don't understand how we're supposed to get to where we're going. I don't know what, sorry, Oregon, but that's one thing that we like about the South, the Southern hospitality. I don't think I would ever get flipped off for going slow in a big RV on the road. But we had a blast in Oregon.
Yeah.
And we're gonna tell you about a few more things. Another thing that happened in Oregon was we stayed at our first rest stop overnight. And since then we've actually stayed at 3 or 4 more. We kind of like it.
It's easy, and before I was trying to find like a Walmart, and sometimes on these small roads you don't find a Walmart. So the rest stops are great. I mean,
For the most part, it's better than a Walmart.
And it gives the kids a place to go out on the grass and play too.
Yeah, because there's tables. See ya.
We can take our trash and put it in the little
Yeah,
trash can.
it does say, we've been the rules a little. It says no household trash. So they don't want you like taking a big bag like we have, because it is our house. So we just break it up into small, like this is what would be in a car if a car was stopped at this rest stop, and we put this little Walmart bag in the garbage.
Yep.
And we do that 10 more times.
That's what we do.
We have not been arrested yet. But one downside to staying at a rest area or a Walmart is pretty much no matter how we park, where we turn the RV, there will be a spotlight shining in our bedroom window.
Yes.
We are going to get blackout curtains.
We've got to get blackout curtains for our bedroom. Yes.
From there,
Cannon Beach.
Cannon Beach. We had a couple of huge highlights from Oregon, and Cannon Beach was one. Oh my gosh. You should watch that video if you haven't yet. You should watch all our videos, actually. It makes us feel good.
Yes.
Comment, like, subscribe on YouTube. Wherever you watch our videos, tell me about Cannon Beach. This was like
This was on my bucket list. Like, even before we started RVing, I knew about Cannon Beach. Knew just like, it's so picturesque. It's so pretty. And I wanted to go, and you know, it's just far, and didn't know if we'd ever get to go, and it was just really cool moments there.
Went to the Haystack Rock, which is like the iconic
It's the Goonies rock.
thing there. Yeah. I've actually never seen the Goonies.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Babe, that's un-American. We have to watch
BRB.
the Goonies tonight.
Going to watch it.
What the heck? I was thinking we needed to show our kids too, because they would enjoy it with Haystack Rock being right there and knowing that they were there.
If you're in Oregon, go to Cannon Beach. We made our way from Cannon Beach south and stayed in Tillamook, Oregon.
We stayed at the Blue Heron French Cheese Company, and we highly recommend it. It's a Harvest Host location.
Yeah.
And
huge space for, I mean,
you could have
20, 30 RVs
easy,
or more.
with plenty of space. Yeah. They've got a petting zoo, which was so much fun. Donkeys,
goats,
pigs, chickens, geese, llama, well,
alpacas.
The alpacas did not let you pet them though. I tried so hard.
They
I
were
was
so
bribing
stuck
them with bread, and they did not like me. So we went in and bought cheese and a baguette, and then we went in and bought another baguette. It was really good. And then they have a little picnic area where you can bring a picnic lunch, or you can, you know, buy food from inside and eat there in their little courtyard area. And it was, the chickens were just running around, and peacocks, and it was a lot of fun. The kids really enjoyed it, and we did too.
Side note too, Tillamook, Oregon is home of the brand Tillamook. It's
Tillamook
like a creamery. Which you can go there and like tour the facilities. We didn't get to do that.
We didn't do that. I looked it up. We don't like to stand in line. And those
There
people
was
were
line out the door every
yeah,
time we
I'm
drove
talking
by.
like 50 people in line, not just a little bit. So, and because of COVID, like it was just a first come first served basis, so they weren't taking any appointments or anything. So we just didn't do it. I mean, we
I
want to
will
go
say
back.
this, they have some of the best branding that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really good.
They're type, and you may not be into this, but I'm into branding and typeface and fonts, and they have here it is right here. See, that looks so good. It looks so good. We're losing daylight. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
All right.
By far our favorite
Oh
thing
my
in
gosh.
Oregon, and since we've been RVing,
So amazing. Y'all know that we don't usually spend money. We always talk about how cheap we are. We always just do free things.
pretty much in every video, there's at least 1 or 10 spots where it'll be like, that's $3.
That's
I'm not
too
doing
expensive.
that.
So, but we just know that the smarter we are with our money, the longer we can stay out, and we just want to be good stewards of our money. So,
When we do spend money, we want to pay for experiences, not stuff.
over stuff.
And
yeah.
that's what we did when we went crabbing.
It was amazing. $110, and you get a boat for 2 hours. They give you 3 nets with the buoy, and that's got like the fish attached to it. Kelly's
Brighton Marina.
Brighton Marina. Oh my gosh. Cute, like bright green. Oh, I mean, like the whole thing was awesome. We got to the dock, and the guy that like gave us our boat.
It's like, you're in a movie about crabbing.
Exactly.
Surely.
I mean, like his hair, he had gorgeous curls, and his hair was like so long.
Yeah. How about you
Hippie,
calm down a
like-
little bit about him? How about that?
Shut up.
As
I'm
I
just
stand here with a buzz cut, and it's all gray.
stop it.
Golly.
No, but
He's
like
a little young for you, though.
yes, he's way young for me. It was like the whole experience, like the getting to be there around, and it was a lot of locals there too, who go and crab, and then they cook your crab for you. And
If you catch enough.
if you catch some.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the video, spoiler alert, we thought we caught like 12 because you're supposed to measure them. They have to be a certain size and male, and we just got excited. We're like, that looks like it's in it, because it's hard to like pick them up and measure every
Without
single
them
one.
pinching you, and
We're like,
they
we're
were
just
so
gonna take 'em in.
close. Yeah.
And then we got back, and he's like, oh, that one's so close, gotta put it back. And I wanted to be like, can you fudge a little
Just
bit?
fudge.
Like, who's gonna get in trouble here? Just let us have more than one crab, and one crab is all we got.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna document. This is a crab heart.
Crab heart, yep.
Okay. Ooh.
Good.
How is it? That's good.
Not bad.
Yeah. Wish we would have had 12 of them. So then we bought
Purchased another
one,
crab
so we could at least have dinner.
have dinner. But it was
So there was slight disappointment, but
amazing.
the overall experience, gosh, if you're that, you have to do that.
Have
if you've
to.
never, like, even if you think you will hate it, that would have been me. I will hate touching crabs and fish guts and
Take
getting
gloves.
stinky, and
yeah, we did buy gloves.
it was just really fun. Kids are still talking about it.
And it's just something like, we went at such a great time too. Like in the evening, we went at like 3:30 is when we went out.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got back and it was like sunset. And so the pictures turned out so pretty, and it was just awesome. Like every bit of it was just so cool.
Oregon, you knocked it out of the park, except for everybody who flipped me off. And I'm gonna flip you off now. I'm just kidding.